The Always Smiling Faces podcast is brought to you by Guglielmo Clothing. For a 10% discount, use the code AWSFpod at the checkout. Enjoy the podcast.
Will you stop on your pubes and Shearer? Oh,
I'm just trying a little.
It's him off Game of Thrones.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Always Smiling Faces podcast, and this is a preview of your game versus Leicester City.
Come on.
So this is the game where we're going to get the first win of the season.
This is it.
3 points coming up in a few days' time.
2-0 Leicester. No, I'm kidding.
So, in regards to starting lineup, I think we're pretty happy with the team which started against Palace, albeit with Perez not being involved.
Yes, but it won't happen.
Deka wants Murphy to start as well.
Yeah. Kid deserves a chance.
I quite like that one, mate. I will keep it like that. So, in regards to Rondon, Mark made up on the last podcast that Rondon was injured. We're not sure.
No, well, he was actually.
No, you said he was injured for the next 3 games. Get him Shearer's arms.
I made that bit up.
So what? You've got to get one in the end, one down, surely.
That's what I was trying to do.
That's how you got it. Oh, Dean Snap.
Dean snapped his arm, mate. Right, carry on.
It's a 4 stripe that as well, you noticed that? Not 3 stripes.
Mustn't have been able to get the right way.
No, it was the black with the 3 stripes, you see.
Yeah, that's 4 stripes as well, mate. That's it.
No, black. 1,
That's 5.
2, 3.
I can see. Right, carrying on.
Definitely.
People listening to this will not have a clue. We're talking about Alan Shearer statue who's on with who's on with table.
Aye, so Rondon, I know he was making that up, but tell us what happened with him then. So what has there been? I haven't read anything to say.
He went off injured.
Right. So what is?
So that's what I'm saying.
He injured himself on the flight to London.
We need to know whether or not he's going to be fit come the weekend.
How could you injure yourself on a flight? Well,
of course you could.
I know a few ways you can do it.
So you're trying to find out here, or?
You're just
looking.
Yeah, but I'm unlikely to find it out that quick.
All right. So, Leicester game.
If he's fit, he's going to start, isn't he?
I would hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, you would expect so. I didn't see him trying an overhead kick.
Exactly. Not like Hoslu.
Get Joslu back on.
Get them both on.
Get them back on.
I'd play Muto.
I would as well, personally. Yes, I would.
Instead of Perez.
Perez.
So the same team, but Perez in there. It was probably
get Perez
in there.
Get Perez out.
So Perez out, Muto in. That's how you'd stop.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
I'll take that.
The rest of the team, Nyon picks itself.
Back 5.
That's
not changing.
Again, unless there's any injuries or anything like
that's
that.
Not really going to change because I think that is probably the strongest midfield that we had against
it is,
Palace.
Yeah, not about it.
It's only really that number 10 and striker that you're looking at now, aren't you? I think Joslu will stop.
It wouldn't surprise us. I
think he will. I think he'll stop.
It wouldn't surprise us.
He could.
I would 100% start Rondon.
There's nothing on there about Rondon being injured, but he went off at half time with an injury.
Why is not in the press asking that question? Like how
hasn't been it?
There's been nothing.
Well, there would have been after the game, but they didn't really.
I'm expecting or someone to come out and go, oh, by the way, this is why he come off. So that's going to be the first question you're asking. Why did Rondon?
No, I have read something that say that he felt
was it his cough?
I can't remember. They did say something, but they never give you like any sort of.
That's shite. There should give you better.
It was maybe his cough felt a bit tight. I think rings a bell.
It's because there's circulation in your blood when you're on a flight. You knack as you.
Or just standing with your back to goal for an hour.
Yeah, trying to hold the ball up when the rest of the team are in your box.
But I think looking at it, Leicester, the type of team they are and the way that they like to play.
Crisp shaggers.
I just had a bag of walkers before I started. It was just one line there. Nice.
What flavour was it?
Just really solid.
Really solid, boring one.
That's probably why they were there.
Cheese and onion.
Do you remember when cheese and onion was a different colour bag?
Well, and salt and vinegar.
What? Yeah. What?
Salt and vinegar was blue. Salt and vinegar's always been blue, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Cheese and onion's always been green.
Oh, why did
but then Walker's decided to swap them round, confuse everybody.
Really
if you were making a crisp sandwich, what flavour crisp would you go with?
Ketchup ones.
Crisp sandwich. Beef.
I'll go cheese and onion.
I like a cheese and onion crisp.
Or prawn cocktail.
Oh yes.
Yep. Prawn cocktail and
chocolate.
chocolate.
Out of the park with that. What?
Oh no! So you have
what?
You hear this out?
You're so weird.
No. You don't put chocolate in the bag. What I'm saying is, so you have a few handfuls of prawn cocktail crisps, and then have a Twix. Like You know,
Mate, you're the weirdest person I know.
Listen,
You know what it is when you
prawn
can't
to Leicester, dipping Twixes in a pint of prawn cocktail.
No, you're not dipping them in. So you're eating your prawn cocktail, Chris, as you normally would, and then you just have a bite of a Twix.
If he's not having fucking,
Who
if he's not having tomato sauce and
apart from
everything,
you?
he's having Twixes and
someone
prawn
out there.
cocktails.
There's
Prawn
no
cocktail.
one, mate, I'm telling you now, there's not a single person on this planet who's been eating a bag of prawn cocktails, Chris, and thought, know what'll go nice with this?
A Twix.
It actually was a Twix. I used to do it all the time. It's lovely.
Weirdo.
It's really nice.
It's never happened apart from in your life.
You just eat some of the weirdest shit known to man.
It's lovely. Honestly, it is. I'll have a crisp sandwich and I get in the Twix. Like,
What's your favourite crisp?
Your favourite crisp, as in
Like if you can have any kind of crisp, a packet
Knick-knack.
of crisp. Knick-knack. Which flavour? Nice and spicy. Scampi and lemon.
not the scampi and lemon. That's fucking foul.
Oh, I used to like the scampi and lemon. Remember the scampi and lemon knickknacks?
and then vegan.
It works great with a crunchy.
Vegan. How can scampi be vegan?
So you get some scampi ones and just get a crunchy.
Oh, they.
I'll tell you what's lovely.
They're a poor man's
Crunchy's
chocolate.
amazing.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Hot and spicy Munster Munch with a
You literally
chomp.
break your teeth when you try and snap them off, man. They're awful, then.
What,
Awful.
chomps?
Oh, no, chomps are the same.
Have you ever tried
Love a
Pringles?
chomp, love a
You ever
chomp.
tried Pringles and a Freddo?
I haven't. I love red chili Doritos.
Oh, they're the
Taz's.
boys.
Oh my god.
Taz is what a Taz is.
It was like a
Yeah,
Freddo with
yeah,
caramel.
Taz's, yeah, they were 10 pence to 58 pence. No, wasn't
Inflation.
I feel as if we're going off
I
topic.
know,
I'm quite
I
enjoying
don't know
this
how we're going to
conversation.
put the crisps.
I am
Prawn
quite enjoying
cocktail
this
crisps
conversation.
and some chocolate. Right, no,
Doesn't
that's not a
work.
crunchy though. Jesus.
It doesn't work.
No, I'm not having that, like.
Well, try.
Anyway, knickknacks. What was your favourite flavour?
What's one?
It's got to be nice and spicy.
Is that the purple bag?
I can't remember.
That's a purple bag. Because scampi's green.
Scampi and lemon. I used to love a scampi and lemon.
Do you know which ones I like now? I'm quite liking Live at Work as well. McCoy's paprika.
Paprika?
Yes.
Oh, they're the boys.
nice, aren't
yeah.
they?
They're my go-to on the Sainsbury's meal deal.
They're nice.
What do they go nice with a club?
Hey, chef.
Oh, no, it's not McCoy's. It's Max. Walker's Max.
No.
The
Oh well, I. Oh really? Well,
what's
they're
a crinkle
ours.
cut?
Aye.
Ridged.
Well, I'm
What
sure
do you
it's
call them?
McCoy's.
Crinkle
Crinkle
cuts.
cuts, is that
Crinkle
not?
cut,
They're
aye.
chips, aren't they? Crinkle.
Are you had a shawarma?
Who?
Doing the road.
Which one? There's one on either side of the road.
Our side. My heavens
Nice.
above. Hey, I had one the other day again. Chips, garlic sauce all over it for
Amazing.
dinner. And shawarma, like mixed kebab and that. Oh my god. Unbelievable.
Just next door to Sainsbury's on Gallagher.
How did we get on the crisps?
And shawarmas.
I've got no idea.
Because the maps is going to be so shit.
Walker's
Crisp
crisps.
shaggers. Crisp shaggers.
Yeah, sorry.
Right,
Right,
we'll
let's
go
Anyway,
back
back to
to the
Leicester.
crisp shaggers.
park it. Is that what I said to Keegan?
Park it.
Anyway, go.
So I was saying, I think we could actually get
I
something
like that
out
one.
of
It was good, wasn't it? It's quick.
out of Leicester.
Let's park it.
The way that they play.
You think we could get something out of Leicester?
Yeah.
I just-
The way that
3
they
points.
play. Because they're the What I missed that door.
I defeat.
Just gonna walk out. This is I
Jesus
defeat.
Christ.
No, listen. Right, this is going to be a weird game because Leicester love to like play on the counter,
Exactly.
and that's going to be
Which is
because
going to
we're
play.
shit with the ball.
It'll play in our hands.
It's gonna
Because
be
we
a
can
weird
then
game.
counter their counter.
We're not
A
counting
bit like
anyone's counter.
a bit
Well,
like
can
we
we
did.
counter as well?
Think of Arsenal first half.
Right?
My boys.
Didn't score a goal.
No, but we played very well. And what did we do?
We didn't
They
play
played
very well.
counter-attack,
I'm
we
not
pressed
having
them on
that.
the pitch and-
We didn't play very well.
For the first time ever, I'm going to shuffle to his side because
We didn't play very well. In that
There's a
Arsenal
difference
game.
between amazing and brilliant and very well.
We didn't play very well. Not a chance. How? How did we play very well? What did we do? Which was
104
so.
corners.
What did we do? Which was so great.
No,
Press them, put them under pressure, create the chances, go forward.
I thought
Hit
it
them on
was
the
the
break.
best we've played. Like
Very well. You're given that first 45 minutes as a very well performance.
For this season, yes.
Fucking hell! This
been
is
a
the
highlight.
best way we're going to get. This is the.
I said that. Chris.
Spurs, first game of the season.
Oh.
Spurs and Arsenal, that first half has been our best performances this season.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
That doesn't
You
mean.
sat there and agreed last week.
No, but he said the same thing. He
I
did,
know, I
he
did,
did
I-
say that
I-
it's not very well.
I
He
think
did say
we'll
that
give them
wasn't
too
good.
much credit
Yeah.
because
Well,
we've been
they've
so shite.
I'm not saying
Because they're probably average and what you're expecting of the team. We're now saying, oh, they played very well because
they did.
we got up the pitch
Give
a couple of
them
times.
Give them a bit of.
If you
praise.
think of that, yeah. I'm being honest. There was a spell where, and now we're going back over. Sorry, but when we really pressed them and kicked the ball out of play, and I literally said we can beat these. Like,
Yep.
that we can beat these. Now I haven't said that at any other point in the season.
And that's what
against anyone, even Cardiff. Jesus,
and that's what I think we can do again against them the weekend. If we do what we did against Arsenal first half, we can do them.
Yeah. If we do it in the second half, my heavens above. You know what I mean?
And to be fair, that's where we've struggled all of these games. Is our second half performance hasn't lived up to the first half.
If we don't win this game, this is where things start going sour for fans, I think.
Well,
this is where panic sets in.
Tough bunch of games coming up after
That's
that.
what I mean.
Well,
this is where panic sets in if we don't win this.
The reason why it doesn't get any easier is because we're the shittest in the league. So you can. I'm sorry.
Nah, we're not.
No, I'm sorry. You can keep people.
Huddersfield, Cardiff.
Hey, we couldn't beat them. We couldn't beat them.
Yeah, they're worse than us.
We couldn't beat them. Well, people keep saying to me, "Oh, it'll get easier." When all of a sudden you're bottom, everyone else is better than you apparently. So there's no easy games because we're not good enough to think we've got an easy game.
We're not bottom.
Well,
We're not bottom.
Third.
On goal difference.
Third bottom.
Oh, goal difference.
Look at below. Played the same teams. -11 goal difference.
Listen.
That's what's going to count at the end of the season.
A few people as well. My God, I can't start laughing. Some people, were like holding Cardiff up as an example. Yeah, see what happens when it's Cardiff City, man. Are you holding them up as an example of what we should be aspiring?
Why are Cardiff so much better than us? Or why are we so much better than Cardiff?
We're not.
Well, we should fucking think we are. Hey, if we would think...
Stop living in the past.
Are we?
Yes,
we're not.
Yes, we are. So you're right.
We couldn't beat Cardiff.
That team sheet on there is better than Cardiff's, like by 10. We've got the wrong brother, but apart from that,
yes, you had to get that in it.
Apart from that, hey, come on.
He's been saving this all night.
Funny how that brother's done nothing at all season.
He had a kind of game against
us. Bit like his brother, but apart from, you look at their team and compare to ours. Would you take any of them except his brother? No, would you though? Would you? Come on.
Striker, central defender.
But absolutely,
you wouldn't take us defenders out of this, man.
Cardiff shouldn't even been promoted. Let's be fair. They were punching above the weight. Then we were expected to come up because we were a better side. We're a better club.
But why were we expected to come up?
Because we are a better team. We are better players. What a £23 million striker up front them did. Well, we didn't really either, did we?
We're expected to come up because we're a big team.
No, I'm not having it. Nah. We've got how many internationals we got?
All of them.
Exactly. We're all tired all the time. We are head and shoulders above Cardiff City,
but we're not.
On paper, we are, but
we are.
As a team, are we?
Well, we are. If you look at the team on, well, all right, we'll talk paper for a second, right?
You're one of these deluded fans that still thinks we should be challenging for second in the league, man.
Nah. Well, then, so why are people then saying, well, I have an easy run of games coming up then? But all of a sudden you're saying we're shit as Cardiff? What the fuck? So if you think we're shit as Cardiff, there's no easy game coming then. Let's get that out there. There is no easy game. You can flex your fucking muscles and fucking goal difference.
I've just said we've got another tough run of games coming up.
Aye, well, I didn't mean you necessarily. But people keep saying to me, oh, there'll be an easy run of games coming.
It's no such thing.
There won't be.
We're the shittest in that league. Maybe Cardiff's worse, maybe. But I think we are up there with the poorest. We can't keep hold of the ball. We can't create a chance. We're terrible. Cardiff's game.
We should be better. That. We should be better.
Yes.
We're not.
Yes. Now look at that team against Palace, right? We should be better. We shouldn't be beating Arsenal and Chelsea. I'm going to give you that one, right? I'm going to give you that one. But we should, I still believe, be playing better. We should be able to keep the hold of the ball longer than 5 passes.
Do you know, like, our last season was so... And we'll give the players so much credit last season for performing better than what they were.
Remember, what was that game? Was it...
Over a good spell.
So you think now that's just completely gone, the amount of work ethic which was going into last season for the players.
Was it Chelsea away when we're putting like 30 tackles? You haven't really
seen that this season, have you?
You remember last season when we're seeing that clip going on with the Leicester away?
Was that one? Is that the one I'm trying to think where they put 20 tackles in? Aye, that's what I'm thinking.
Just one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. Atsu went and snapped someone.
Atsu ruined it.
Remember? I haven't seen that.
You cannot see that happening.
I haven't seen that this time. Yeah. Now I don't know what that is. But
is it because we've had such a bad start in regards to fixtures?
There just seems to be a lack of belief in. And
it's amongst fans.
I think that's on the pitch and in the stands.
I think a huge thing about that is not being able to score goals. So if you're a player going out there as a defender, certainly, if we concede, we're up against it. That would honestly that would be my reaction because where are the goals going to come from? And to go on, if you went on the field and go, well, at least we're going to score 2 or 3 today, that changes everything. But I think the mentality is fucking don't concede early. Like just let's keep it tight. And I just feel like it breeds pressure. It just breeds negativity of shit if we concede. And when it does go in, even
we need a bloody win just to get this podcast a bit up.
No, we're doing. And I said we'd beat Arsenal, and I still believe that first half performance proved some of the things I was trying to say. But
in regards to
they're not. I know people slag Leicester off a bit, and say they're this and that, but they're not too bad. Like they're not.
Right. So prediction wise, Mark.
1-0 Newcastle.
1-0 Newcastle, yeah. Oh, can I agree or can I?
This is the first time we're all saying the same score because that was mine. Yeah. I would say 1-0.
Right. Well, I'll go.
You don't have to.
You don't have to cheat. Oh, wait, no. Why?
Right.
Be positive. We're going to win.
I honestly think that was my prediction before we even mentioned this. So I go 1 Newcastle.
I really do. It'll be lovely just to
take the pressure off.
Yeah, take the pressure off. It's.
I'd take a goal off Joslu's off right now.
These are the games that we'll have to win it.
I said goal, not a goal of his arse.
These are the games. But you know what does annoy us a little bit? You go back to last season, right? And I know we're talking about money and we're talking about team, blah, 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 all the time. It's how I like here. Last season we beat Man United at home, we beat Chelsea at home, we beat Arsenal at home, we beat Liverpool at home, and Joslu scored. It was a weird goal. Like,
yeah, someone kick it off of mine.
Yeah. We're beating some amazing teams there, right?
We never mentioned money then, did we?
Never mentioned, exactly. Yeah. It can be.
There was hope and belief and
amongst
confidence was sky high.
There was not when we went to that Man United game. We beat them 1-0 somehow.
That was the turning point.
That was the turning point. We were going to that game and I thought, my heavens, we're going to get hammered here. We hadn't won a game, I think.
Because we sat here and said that Mourinho never won a game.
I'm going to get
St James's and stuff like that.
Pictures of what we played up until that game, right? And I'm telling you, it was awful.
Yeah.
Right, so Newcastle.
That's all you need.
It's that 1 win.
You just need
We're desperate for the 1 win.
We need a sport.
We're desperate as a club, a manager, a team, and a fan base. We're desperate for that 1 win. And
it's going to come. It's going to come on Saturday.
Yeah, I agree. It is going to come.
It's going to come.
You think so?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think's going to score then?
Joslu?
No, I think it's going to be a set piece. So I'm going for Fernandes.
Oh, corner.
1-0 Fernandes.
Could be. I'm going to say Joslu.
No, I can't get it. Sorry, it keeps bringing. Oh no, it has now. Oh, it has now. I think. Or has it?
No, that's this season.
Oh, sorry. It come up the championship season for some reason. I don't know why I did that.
Right, so we're all going 1-0 victory.
1-0. I think it'll be.
We're going to pressurise them. They're going to try and hit us on the break. We're going to counter attack.
Get a corner. Fernandes,
tight affair, backwards and forwards on the counter attacks.
Vardy and Gray worry us big time. I think that Gray's a great player.
See, the thing is, no one really worries us
really?
Yeah, as in the strikers, because I think with defence, but then it just takes one chance, doesn't it?
They need to keep concentrating, because there's been a couple of times at Arsenal there was one chance in the first half where Lascelles and Yedlin just switched off and the man came through between them. It happened against Chelsea when they got the penalty up the other end. So
being honest here as well, you can't look at Palace away there. You can't physically defend for long periods of the game and then not have a chance.
They're always going to get a chance.
They're going to get a chance. Yeah. They're absolutely peppering them, man. They're going to have an opportunity.
You just need Dubravka to be on his game. So if they do get through, that he's there.
A match-winning save. I don't think he's ever had the chance to do one, because I think the goals that were conceded have been decent goals. We've never been one.
I think there's only the only one that people seem to have a go at was the Arsenal free kick.
The free kick.
100%.
It's the only one that I'm seeing anyone really criticise him for. It's not the goals that are going in. We're like, oh, you know, it's like it is what it is. Do you know what I mean?
I watched a video the other day when we'd done the interview with the Magpie channel after I can't remember what game it was. Might have been last game of the season.
Last game of the season, wasn't it?
And we're talking about Kennedy saying, "Oh, blah blah blah. Do you think he's going to come?" We both said, "No, we're not going to spend the money on him." And I think it was you that turned around and was like, 20 million now, we should spend it on him. And I was thinking, how massive your thing has changed, because now you look at that 20 million and think, is he worth 20 million?
And how many games were played?
Six.
And like how are you right? What you say? Mm-hmm. You know, he did it over a long period where people were really happy with him, and over 6 games, it's totally wouldn't happen.
I know.
And that's the thing. That's the thing where.
But it's a confidence thing again, isn't it?
It is. Of course it is. Of course it is. But that's where it's.
That just shows you how fickle football fans are, because you know that he can
Yeah.
You know that he can do it. Last season, he was one of the big differences that made us successful and get us into 10th position.
So we've had a little chat before about like Perez. So you're saying Perez needs to have a break because he's not doing enough. Are you in the same camp as Kennedy that he should have a break because he's not doing enough, or do you think because he's got that talent, he should play him more? Like keep playing him, you know what I mean? Till he comes good type.
So I didn't believe he did enough to stay on the team.
Right. Okay.
Even was it last?
So
last
he
week
played against Palace, but he didn't play the week before.
Aye. Arsenal.
Against Arsenal.
Came on, didn't
He came on, and lost the ball immediately. But
Again,
still,
when you're low on your confidence like that, you need. The longer you're in the game, you've got more chances for things to go wrong and stuff like that. Whereas if you can come on and have an impact, and if you can come on and make a difference, that's going to do a lot more for your confidence. Having that 10, 15 minutes of coming on and actually, because all we're going to really do is chuck him on for that and get him just say go and run at their fullback. That's going to give him more of an incentive.
Like Townsend was doing. The season got relegated.
Townsend was great, wasn't he? Townsend was great.
And that's really what Kennedy did.
That's where I think Murphy could be very good. Yeah. If impact, 10, 15 minutes to go and put him on.
Either of them, to be fair, because they've both got pace. They can both get forward.
And I'm a massive fan of having pace. I'm a massive fan of it. You've got to use it, obviously.
We tried it with Atsu at the weekend, and it didn't.
No.
He had one. I think he had one shot, which was a soft attempt where he cut in from the right, and it more or less hit it. Well, he kind of hit it in the ground and in the keeper, didn't he?
I honestly do believe he's better on that side of the field, coming in over. I don't think he ever offers very much on the left at all, to be honest. I think coming inside, he's better, but listen, everybody going forward needs to do more. Yeah. Your Richies of the world, he might work really hard and shout everybody in point, but he needs to do more. Kennedy needs to do more. I'm a little opposite of that one. I'd rather keep Kennedy on, to be honest. But that's just my opinion. And I know he's frustrating everybody at the moment, but I just feel that for him to come good, he needs to be on the field.
Right, so, result. Allwood, Green, 1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rondon's going to be the big one to see whether he's fit. And as I said, I'd like to see Mutu in there. Mutu for Perez. The rest of them can stay as it is. Maybe bring Murphy in for Kennedy.
Right, well, we'll see what happens on Saturday then. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this is the one where we get the 3 points, the massive 3 points. We do need them desperately. Yeah, and now is the time where we need them.
Especially because we're then going to Man United the week after.
Where go now?
We're going.
Dega's not coming.
That's your mum's birthday. We'll start on it, McLaren. Judges after 10 games.
Judges after 10 games.
The thing is there's a lot of similarities between this season and that season, bar the £300 million that McLaren spent in the summer.
300 million? Good night.
104 million. Thank you, bye.